I don't know who this video is in for specific, but this is going to be a solid message for a lot of you that have probably faced something quite recently. Things happen to all of us. And when you face certain things, you got to keep yourself up. No matter what you're going through, no matter who's done what, because this is the world we are in. People do dirty things all the time. Especially today, the world is more snakier than ever, slimier than ever. People are more fleety than ever. So, a lot of people go through a lot of shit. That's why I take myself out of this world. You might say, how do you take yourself out of this world? I take myself out of this degenerate society. I don't live by society. I live in my own program. I live in my own... I don't want to sit here and be like, it's my world, it's my world, or some shit like that, but like, I'm not a part of the Matrix. And when you are a part of the Matrix, the controlled reality, and you're not in control of your own reality, that's when things are going to happen. When I try to get in the mix with other people in the Matrix, things went terribly bad. All these people are the same, bro. They're all the same. And they're all going to have to deal with karma. Bad things will happen to these people. I've had people come to me personally trying to convince me karma's not real, or when's karma going to come their way, nothing has happened yet, and all this stuff. They don't understand that karma works in mysterious ways. It could happen 20 years from now. It could happen 10 years from now. It could happen tomorrow. You never know. So, the people that have experienced something, I've witnessed karma firsthand. If you're lucky enough, it's what God says. If you're lucky enough, you will experience karma in front of your own two eyes, right in front of you. You will experience it. Not yourself, but you will see it. You will see somebody else go through their karma right in front of your eyes, and I witnessed it. What goes around comes all the way back around. So people want to push you through some stuff, if people want to lie and do crazy stuff to get you down, to make you feel bad, to rob, steal, because that's what the devil comes to do. He comes to rob, kill, and steal your joy. And a lot of these people, that's what they do. And unfortunately, there's a lot of these people watching this damn video right now, but what can you do? They're the same people that don't like to hear these messages. They're the same people that are crazy, stalking people and DM me and email me a bunch of crazy stuff because they don't want to hear who they are. But, people have done certain things to you. Don't think that you will not witness something at some point. You might hear about it. Something might have happened already to somebody that you don't even know. And it's not that you want these terrible, horrific, catastrophic things happen to people that's damn near going to take their life, but at some point you will hear something. You will see something. Whether it's from somebody else telling you or you seeing it yourself, which you'd be lucky to do it, but I believe if what they've done is strong enough, you will witness it in plain sight. And I have, and it's a long, long time ago, before I even started a YouTube channel, I've witnessed karma. It's taken me a while to come to YouTube to talk about a lot of things that I do, but here I am since end of 2019. And I've been through the ringer before that, and when I started my channel, I just knew one thing. I had a lot of information to talk about. I had a lot of built up things. I had a lot of things. And so many people relate it in the world. This is the world we are in. So when you're a part of the matrix and you're playing the games of others, you're in that loop. You're going to experience some wicked things that people do to one another every single damn day, bro. And the longer someone manipulates you and the longer it goes on, the more it's going to affect you, and the shorter you can get yourself out of a situation, the less it's going to affect you. So if you're in a situation with somebody for a very long, prolonged time, it's gonna hit you harder unless it's something that's shorter. Over something that's shorter, it will be worse. People done dirty things to me in strange ways in prolonged periods of time, not too many times, a couple times, and very little short things. And the short things barely did anything, barely had an effect. But the long things, bro, I don't care who you are, I don't care how mentally tough you are, it will affect you. Because it's such a long time. It was planned. It's like, it's something you almost can't even put into words. It's such a waste of life. It's such a waste of time. And people that do things like that, bro, they will get their karma. And if you're lucky enough, you will see it. I genuinely believe the worse somebody does you, the more likely it is that you will see their karma right in front of your eyes. And to me, that's exactly what happened. And some of you won't witness it, some of you won't believe it, some of you will think these people that have done you so wrong, so dirty, are going to go on to live a better life than you, which that's what you can't let happen. And that's going to be the end of this speech, what I'm about to tell you guys. Some people are so upset because they got done so dirty, and now in their own minds they believe this person's going to go on in life and live a much better life, which is going to bother them even more. Here's what you have to do. You have to take that as fuel and really work on yourself, work on your life. You have to take any bit of negativity and you have to better your life. Because this is a situation that can happen if you don't get to work. So you have to get to work on this situation. You can't sit around and be like, oh my God, they're living a better life than me. Of course they are, if you're sitting around thinking that way. You have to get to work, bruh. Like, you got to put in a lot of work. Physically, mentally, spiritually, you have to do the work. You have to up your life in every asset. Instead of just thinking in your mind, oh my God, they're going on to live a better life than me. You can't think this way. Any bit of bad stuff that has happened to me, the lies, the unnecessary situations, the prolonged you getting done dirty, which happened to me such a long time ago. Any bit of those things that happened to me, I used all that as fuel, bro. Like, the only thing I could think in my head was, how dare this person do this to me? Like, I'm not that guy. I'm just not that guy. Like, okay, you're gonna see now what you've done and who you've done it to. Let time go on a little bit, truth be told. Because some people, they don't see the truth of who you are, and that's their mistake. So it's up to you to show them who you are. It's up to you to take all that fuel to become the best version that you could possibly be. Unfortunate things in life happen, ladies and gentlemen, so you can become the person you're supposed to be. Like, you do realize that, right? At certain times, I couldn't see it. At certain times, a long ass time ago, I couldn't, like, why is this happening to me? Those are the things you tell yourself. Why would this happen to me? Why is it going this way? Why are things so bad right now? You never know why in the moment. Why bad, unnecessary things happen. You don't know why in the moment. No matter what happens. You could get your damn arm cut out, bro, and it's like, why'd that happen? It happened for a reason. And that might be a little extreme, but everything genuinely does happen for a reason. Don't overthink life. Don't overthink certain situations. Don't overthink the fact that people cannot go around in life doing others wrong and not get their karma, because they will. What's gonna build up in their life is a lot of bad energy. It's this bad energy. They feel guilt. These people feel guilt, bruh. They don't feel it right away. These people that do dirty things, they don't even feel what they do right away. They feel it later on. They can't get away from what they've done. They will feel what they've done to you. They will. And they're not going to forget it. They know exactly what they're doing. And for you to think for 2 seconds that they're not going to reap what they sow is just beyond me. Because they will. It happens every time. It happens every damn time, bro. You just might not see it. But things go on behind the scenes. You most likely won't see it. I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to see it, and it's not even that like I wanted to see it. It's just, it's confirmation is what it is. It's like you see the person even more for who they are. That's the upside to it. It's not even that we want to see them go through these fiery pits of hell, through this pain. It's the confirmation that they are who they are. And what's happening to them is probably deserved. Not even that you want them to, but it's just genuinely deserved by law, by the universe. There's so many dirty things that has been done without a trace of evidence. And that's some dirty shit. That's some of the most dirty shit that goes on in this world. Females making men kill themselves and everything else, like that's some dirty shit, bruh. Through mind fucking. Like from these girls completely manipulating and conning some guy. Like that's just an example. Things like that happen. And it's dirty. It's even worse than beating someone from 1 inch to their life. And you know why it is? Because someone who still has a life is better off than someone who doesn't have a life, who has died. So, and this is deep, but it's the truth. And it's facts. So don't think people that do things like that is not going to receive their karma. They will feel pain. They will feel everything what they've done. In life, you have to be careful of your actions. You have to be very careful of your actions. If you're not a fair game person, you will reap what you sow. I've seen other things happen before that I'm not even going to really say. But I've seen some things, bro. I've seen people not even do nothing too crazy, and something still happened because God makes strange things happen. He does. If you get a huge win in life without suffering, you better be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Because I know people in life. I know people over social media, over the internet. And in real life. that have got massive, massive, massive wins without really no work, without really no suffering, without much. And something very bad happens shortly after. I've seen it. Life can only go so good, folks. This is the world. There's no such thing as this perfect life. You never feel no pain. You never feel no uncomfortable situations and times. There's no perfect life. We're all going to suffer to an extent. This is what life is. And it's not that you'll never have good times. You'll never have comfort and good things. You will. But you got to take the good with the bad. There's no such thing as just the good. These billionaires, these anybody heirs, they don't have this perfect, comfortable life. Some of these billionaires are out of their damn minds, bro. They're just living to make money, and they don't even spend their money. They don't even really celebrate. They're just making money to say they're the richest man on earth. Like, you think that's the life? That's crazy to me, bro. There's a certain time where you really don't gotta make money, but these guys are out of their minds, bro. They're literal psychopaths. It's insanity. So there's no such thing as this perfect life. If you get rewarded so greatly, and you barely had to suffer or go through anything to really make that happen, God will he will put something your way to make you feel some sort of pain or something unfortunate. And like I said, man, like, there's a lot of other things I could say to give you guys examples of karma, but unfortunately I'm not going to give you some of these serious cases because it involves death and it's a little harsh. But just know, I've seen people do certain things, many things, not just one. I've seen people go on in life being a manipulator. And all of a sudden, people that's really close to them pass away. And they're left in pain because of it. Things are weird, bro. This world is really crazy. You really have to be careful of your intentions. You have to be very, very, very careful of your intentions. If you have pure intentions, I genuinely believe the people with the most purest intentions in the end will win the most. You can't try to be getting over on people. You can't be trying to do this. You can't be trying to do that. You got to be careful, bro. You got to learn how to protect your energy. And if something horrible happens to you, if something unnecessary happens to you, use that as fuel to further better your life. Don't be playing checkers with these people. Someone jumped you, you're going to jump them now. Someone did this to you, you're going to do this to them now. We ain't playing checkers. We're playing chess. They move this way, they're trying to do this to you. Oh, okay. I'm going to go this way. Because I'm playing the long game. They're not going to beat me. I'm going to beat them. And it's because you're going to move the right way. You ain't trying to do nothing illegal. You ain't trying to do nothing you shouldn't be doing. You're going the right way. These people are trying to jump you any chance they can get. And you live a fair game type of life. You're not cheating. You're not doing nothing like that. You are moving correctly. They're moving incorrectly. It's going to catch up and it's going to hit them. They're going to lose. People who think they can manipulate you and use you and then go on and do better things, something will happen to these people. And I say all these things I'm saying because I want to explain to you guys this deeply how karma actually works. Some people are out of their minds to think, oh, this person done me like this, they should just be struck by lightning right now. It's not how it fucking works. You people have to be patient. And like I said, you'd be lucky enough if you could witness it in front of your own two eyes. But just know, people will reap what they sow. So if things happen, Take that as fuel. Get busy with your life. Go out there into the world and make things happen for yourself. Because you're not going to be the one that strikes them with lightning. You can't demand when lightning strikes them. All you have to do is focus on your own life. You got done dirty. You got done wrong. You got your time wasted. It's already gone. Now, all we have is right now. The only thing we have is right now. The time that's been wasted, what this person did, they did this to me. It don't even matter no more. It happened. You're going to continue to feel how you feel for some more time. Maybe not that much. Maybe it'll be a little time. But the harder you get, the more you get to work, the harder you work, the better off you will be, the better your life will be, faster. If you want to see karma work real quick, you get to work and you'll see it within a couple of years. It's happened for me. And it can happen for you as well. It's a strange world. And just try to be that fair game type of person. Don't try to get back at people. Don't try to do none of that. Take whatever you feel, any animosity you feel, any bit of anger, any bit of you just feel at unease. Take all that fuel and put it into your life. Put it in the areas. Put it in the areas of your life. Because if you can feel pain like that, you can do anything else. I genuinely believe I had to feel a whole lot of pain, so it was so easy to do other things, which comes hard to a lot of people. But the pain I felt in the past from certain things happening made everything else that seemed so hard so easy, because what I've been put through, because of what happened to me in the past. It made my ambition easy. It made my life easy. It made it easy to make these decisions to be the best man I can possibly be. And this is the way you have to go. You can't be sitting back wanting that short term. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get you. You're trying to play checkers. Play chess. Relax. Play the long game. And you'll get the W. And if you're lucky, you will see it in front of your own eyes. Just like I did. But I'll tell you something right now. I was flawless. I was flawless in my times of all this stuff happening. Karma is on my side. I can't speak for you. I can't speak for nobody else. But I know karma is on my side because when things happened to me, I didn't go around getting everybody else. I could have been some maniac just going around getting everybody else. I didn't do that. I took all the fuel and I just let it fuel my life. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. All this stuff happened with these people. It was just all a lie. It was all, it's non-existent. My whole past was non-existent. I had a whole life ahead of me in my own hands that I didn't even start because I was so fixated on doing things with certain people, promises made, promises not kept, that didn't pan out. So when people start to realize how well you start to do with your own life, oh my God, they want a spot in your life now. They want to come back now. It's not how it works. This is when you see karma, because you're going to see their faces turn to glass and shatter. Because since you're doing so good now, since you're doing so hot now, you don't want them to be a part of your life because you ain't getting used again, and there's nothing inside of you that even wants them back. So that's when you're going to see karma. They're not wanted. They're done. They're gone. And so aren't you. You're gone your own damn way. Now they got to revert and figure something else out. But until then, they're going to feel the pain that they've kind of put onto you. How's that feel? And it's not even that you went out of your way to do it. You lived your life. That's enough. So this is how karma works. It'll never work if you sit around waiting for lightning to strike. You gotta let lightning strike you and push forward. That's how it works. Out for now.